Hello, friend. This is Jimmy from Can Have Immigration Canada. We're live again to answer your questions regarding Canadian immigration. I just request all of you guys to ask questions should be general. If it's a case-related question, you can book a consultation and we can go into detail about your case into that. But in the chat session, it's always better to have a general questions here because to get into your details case related that will take a lot of time, then won't be able to answer as many questions we need to. I have given my phone number and email ID, so you can also type your question and send it over there on the phone. If you want a personal consultation, we do book those ones, and you can ask us question over there, then we can discuss your case specific questions. And just to let you know, Can Have an Immigration is in the business of immigration from last 7 years, started in 2013, and head office is in Alberta. We are not associated with any other company in Canada, or we do not have any agent location in India or any other country. So everything is done from here in Canada. Uh, Makesh 89. Hello, sir. Is it possible to get 470 when 877 in IELTS? 470, I think it'll be hard even with 877 because that number. I don't know who created that number 877, and you will be eligible to get uh, high score in CRS for the express entry because 877 is not only the number, like there are so many other factors that will come into effect when you apply for express entry regarding what is your age and your education level. Are you master's, bachelor's, or do you have a doctorate degree? And how many years of experience you have, what your spouse is doing if you are married, what is his or her qualification, their level in IELTS, and there are so many other questions, right, that contribute to all those factors. So just by telling you 877, it doesn't mean anything until you know all your detailed profile, and you can even check at cac.gc.ca, or we can also help you with that. Yeah. But 877, I don't know who created this magical number for everybody, and even the IELTS institutes are getting this thing cashed in very much. Uh, Noredla, hello. Yes, you can type your message. Uh, Mikhail Fotzing, hi. No problem, Mukesh. Yeah. You guys can type your messages on the right, and I'll be able to answer them one by one in the order I'll receive it. Again, today's express entry draw, the score went down by 2 points. It's 470, and it was the largest draw so far in the history of express entry. So uh, the total number of invitations those were issued today were 4,500, and we have never seen 4,500 invitation in a single draw. So hopefully the government is trying to reduce the backlog of the files because they have lot of candidate number of good inventory. They are 450 and above, and it's around 15,000 plus candidates over there. So then you'll be, that's why the government, because score is not coming down, so could be this is the reason they are getting bigger draws now. And if they will do some back-to-back draws, hopefully we'll get some uh, this backlog clear up and try to get the score down. Become graduate, IELTS 7 bands, 6.5, 10-year business development manager. How can migrate 831, having 2 degrees. Either you can check it yourself and see what kind of score you will be getting, and if not, then you can also send me an email. We can try to find score for you, and then we'll be able to tell you what kind of score, which kind of PNP or straight express entry, or there is any other option for you guys, Rahul. So I have an email given about, so you can send me the email. Mikhail Hussing, please, I'm expecting a nomination. When can we expect Ontario draw? Sir, Ontario draws are happening. They mostly do once a month. Uh, so this month's draw has already been done. The score they were looking, they find the candidates between 460 and 471. So in 11 points, they have selected more than seven. I think it's close to 700 candidates they have selected. So it depends upon your education, qualification, what kind of experience you have. So it all depends. I cannot say when you can expect a nomination because I don't know your profile. So, but from in the last, I think it's a week or a week and a half before they have done their February draw so far. So we are expecting there'll be another one this month. So end of this month, there could be another one. That's what their pattern is, as for as I know that. So the next question is Dinu. What are requirements Quebec? I'm a nurse with 10 years of experience. At this moment, Quebec is only giving nomination for the French-speaking candidates. They have a good command over French. So if you are having a 10 year of experience in nursing category, I think you can also get a good feedback from Nova Scotia. They also hire medical professionals. They give nomination last year to nurses in 3 of their draws. So that could be another option for you. But if you're just looking for Quebec, they definitely look for the people with the French speaking abilities. Their laws are getting harder and harder each and every day. So then you can look for that if you have fluency in Quebec and you can prove that you speak French. So that'll be a good option for you. But other than that, it'll be hard to get anything out of Quebec right now. Owner operator LMI, how it help permanent residency. So owner operator LMI, sir, is a simple uh, simple way to get permanent resident when you invest some money in one of the businesses. In Canada, this is a federal program. You can start or you can buy a business anywhere in Canada under this program. And then you'll get a work permit for 2 years. Within those 2 years, most of the candidates become eligible for the permanent residence. As I am in Alberta, I can give you an example for that. In Alberta, you are eligible after 1 year for the permanent residency, but with the owner operator LMI, you will, if you are in the top management category of your company, then you will receive additional 200 points for that. And if you are good in express entry and you are just away from 150 points, then there you go. Side by side, you can have two applications, one for express entry, one for owner operator LMIA. And once you get your work permit, and there you go, you will receive additional 200 points for express entry, and you're done. Uh, the next question is with this program guaranteed permanent residency? Yes, if your file has been given a proper consultation, like a proper way to get it to the CIC and the Service Canada, yes, it is a guaranteed permanent residency. But the only first problem is how much money you are going to invest, what kind of business uh, you are going to buy and how much money you have for your operations to run the operation for your business. There are so many other things that we need to take into consideration when we're applying for owner operator LMI for anybody. Thank you, Mikhail. Next one is Kabaddi Worldwide. Hello, sir. मेरी वाइफ the tourist visa, study visa, she convert कराना. Yes, it is possible. Yes, we can get your wife's tourist visa to study visa, not a problem. And just wanted to know if she's here in Canada. Yes, it is very easy. We can get offer letter from any of the colleges or any whichever city you guys wanted it, and then it is very easy and it's doable. Just want to let you know we cannot file an online application for here. If you are from, if she has an Indian passport, we cannot apply. It'll be a paper application. She has to go to the port of entry. That's the only way. Hardeep Garewal, for on, you have earned your money legally because we need. Sometimes they ask for ITRs from India, like your income tax return. So money should be earned legally. There are so many ways for CIC to track that trail where the money is coming from. And if it's not that, it can be, your file can be rejected and you can get a ban for at least 5 years. Can we convert? Yes, yes, Kabaddi worldwide. Yes, I answered your question on top. Yes, I know Punjabi, and so, but I answered it in English so everybody can understand. Yes, it is doable, and you can send me the email, and we can check whichever city or province you guys want to have a college in. We can help you with that. Yeah, you guys can type any other question if you guys have it. So if anyone else has any question, you can type it here and I'll try to answer. Yeah, I was just talking generally about today's express entry draw that happened this morning, and 4,500 invitations were issued, and the CRS score also went down by 2 points to 470. Uh, my contact number is on the top of this chat. It's been given, so you can call me tomorrow morning. It's 10:30 right now here in Alberta, 10:30 p.m. in the night. So you can call me tomorrow morning or send me a detailed email on the email given above. So I'll definitely answer to you that one, and we'll go from there. So again, for the today's express entry, as I was explaining, is the one of the largest draws so far, 4,500 invitations, and then 470 was the CRS score. Score went down by 2 points, and up till now, the Canadian government has issued close to 15,000 nomination or given ITAs this year in year of 2020 so far. We haven't done with the second month of the year, but 20 or 15,000 invitations have been given. Exactly is 14,800. Uh, Next question is from Nisi Victory. Hi, Jimmy, looking for owner. How much money do you think should I invest, and are you able to help in purchasing business guide us to permanent residence? Yes, our firm, we can help you with all the process starting from the owner operator, getting your work permit, and then guiding you through the permanent residence process all the way till the end. You get your PR card. Investment regarding the money is there is no set rule by the CAC. There is no minimum amount that they are looking for you to invest. But rule of thumb, I always suggest my clients get at least $50,000 to $60,000 worth of a business if you are going to invest in owner operator LMIA. And you should have at least that much money also for the operations of your business. If you are coming to Canada and you're buying a business, let's say, for an example, if you're buying a business for $50,000 and you also show that in your account you have only $50,000, how will be able to convince the visa officer that your business will be successful or you will be able to run the business? Because starting from the first month, you have to pay the rent for that business. You have to order inventory for your business. You have to pay salary for yourself and for an employee. So for that case, you should have at least some kind of money in your savings or in your business account. So then we'll be able to convince the visa officer, yes, there is this much of investment, this much of money for the operation set aside, and this much is the revenue from this business. So it'll be really good for the business visa officer to understand your case and will be able to get the approval very quickly. Most of those cases, I have seen some of those cases were done in 3 to 5 days once we send the application. So your LMIA is done in 3 to 5 days. So after that, it'll take like just 15-20 minutes interview at the port of entry to get the work permit stamped on your passport. Can we get LMIA for construction supervisor or electronics and telecommunication diploma? For construction supervisor, uh, LMIAs are there. Yes, there are a lot of companies who are looking for construction supervisor jobs for the supervisor also. So, Hardeep, you can call me tomorrow and I will get some more information from you. And from there, I can check uh, if the LMIA or the employer I have it, they need the credentials you have or you possess, what kind of experience, what's your age and background, and all those other questions I'll ask you. So you can call me tomorrow morning after 10 a.m. Alberta time. So we'll talk then. The next question is Gurvinder Sadora. Hello, sir. I have a question. Does medical requirement mean your application is approved for Canada work visa? No, it does not mean that your application has been approved, because I have seen a lot of applications they have got rejected by medical if there is any problem in the medical, and sometimes they ask for second or third review by a medical panel for. So it is not it's not a guarantee that your application is done. You still have to wait and let's see what the hopefully everything will be good in your case, but it's not a guarantee. Jolie, my son is working in a bank in BC from last year. How can he apply for his PR? Sir, just working in a bank, I cannot say anything right now. I have given my email on the top. Tell him to send his complete detail, resume, and on what visa he came in. He's on study permit, open work permit, or what kind of status is. Like just with this one liner, I won't be able to answer your question. Please tell your son to contact me on the phone number given above or send me a complete email. Please. Thank you. Nisi, yes, yeah, we can start your process. But again, then you need to shortlist the businesses which you want to buy. If you're coming here in Alberta, I can help you with selecting a business. We can go through the financials of that business, and I can travel with you within Alberta. Out of Alberta, I do not travel. I can refer you to some other real estate agents if you're in BC or you are going to Ontario. So we can refer you some other consultants over there. The real estate consultant, I can do your paperwork from sitting here in Calgary, and then we can see from there how many days it'll take for you to select. After all, it's your money and it's your decision. I can guide you, but final decision is your which business you want to buy, and from there we'll go. I have seen candidates they took like 3 months 3 to 4 months just for the selecting a business. I know some candidates, they select the business in 2 weeks. And we were done in a month and a half. They have their work permit in their hand and they were running their business after that. Thank you, Gurvinder and Hardeep. No problem. Thanks, Jolly. Gurvinder, I'm afraid I have cough, cold. Shall I wait? Sir, cough and cold, if it's a general flu, it does not affect your medical. But if there is something else that I don't want to tell, like if that only the doctor will be able to diagnose it, then they have to send that medical papers to the CAC. But again, if you will be waiting too long, then it'll be again like they might have given you time of 30 days or 45 days to submit your medical. Then you have to do it quickly and make sure it's done on time. If you can do it on time, make sure you ask them for extension. So your consultant or your lawyer can help you with that. So, yeah. But other than that, I don't think so there'll be anything wrong. If it's general flu, they can ask you a second medical after that, but do not let the expiry pass through. Otherwise, your application can be sent back. They are getting very strict right now, especially in India with all these cases. So they just need a one chance to reject the application and send it back. So make sure everything is done on time. What happens if it'll be a flu? They will ask you, hey, go to the doctor again. They will check back you after a month or so or after 2 months. So you'll be good. Raj M. I'm from India. I'm 40 years of old. My qualification 10 plus 2. I'm 3+ year work experience as a retail store supervisor. Is there any scope for AIPP or an appeal kind of advice? Sir, RNIP is only 2,500 uh, applications per year for the whole country. As you have seen my last video for Claire's Home, Alberta on YouTube, they have only 20 applications for the whole year. And that is also with the job offer. So forget about that. AIPP, yes, there is a big scope in AIPP if you have some employer who's ready to hire you. Other than that, you need an LMIA with the approved LMIA for your work permit option, and from there it'll be really easy. Amar Ahmed, my visit visa expired and I want to get new one, but my passport have only 1 year remaining. Is it better to renew it first for visa longer? Yes, it's always a good advice to renew your passport first, then you go for another visitor visa. Otherwise, they'll give you visitor visa till your passport is valid. So do not spend your money again and again. Yeah, it's better to go for passport renewal first, then go for a visa application. Thank you, Raj. No problem. Yeah, if there is anybody else has any question, you can type it now. Otherwise, we'll wrap up the session for today and we'll come back next week or end of this week, maybe on this weekend, maybe Sunday or Saturday. So, as somebody was asking about the Ontario, yeah, Ontario have done their latest draw on 13th of February, in which they have selected candidates from 10 skilled occupations. The total number of invitations were 486. They were all for in Ontario. The major categories, as I have put a whole new video about that. Major was in financial, administrative services, advertising, marketing and public relation, corporate sales manager, retail and wholesale trade managers, customer service, and personal service managers, financial auditors, financial officers, business management consulting, and registered nurses. Yes, again, the registered nurses category was also there in the last Ontario draw, but the score was 460 to 471 CRS, and in that they did not ask about whether you know French or whether you know English. If you know English or French, your score would be high to reach 460 to 470. So that's why there was no other condition, just the CRS score was the only condition in that. For AIPP, is LMIE required? No. For AIPP, you just need a job offer, but that employer has to be registered with the government agency in their province. Otherwise, if any other employer give you job offer, that is not valid and you won't get work permit on basis of that. So any other question, if you guys have it, you can type it. Few more minutes we'll talk about, and then we'll be back end of this week, hopefully by Sunday, I believe, but I cannot promise. So what is my chance to get study permit if I have a conditional acceptance letter from University Canada West? So study permit depends upon if you are under STS category or you are non-STS, and then what kind of financials you have, what kind of ties you have to your country and within Canada, and how much is your gap, how best you can describe it in your letter, how you can give the reason if there is any gap in that, what is your IELTS score. All those things matter when it comes to getting a study permit. You can hire our firm. We have done visa cases even at the age of 43, 45 for our clients. So if you want, we can help you with that. Otherwise, all these conditions must be met before even seeing your profile. I cannot give you any answer. Getting a conditional acceptance letter is only like they are waiting for your fees to be paid. Once you will pay your fees, there will be a acceptance letter, official acceptance letter after that, and then you can apply for your study permit with the Canadian Embassy in your country. But there are so many other factors which we officer look for when you are applying for your study permit. Yes, if anybody else has any questions, you can type it now. We'll be having another minute and a half right now. So then we'll wrap up this session. If you guys have any other question, if you want to avail the services of Can Haven Immigration, you can type your email on the email ID given above or on the phone number I have given. You can send me a message over there. We can talk about your case, and then we'll go from there. I would like to thank all of you to participate in this session today, and it was nice chatting with all of you. It was good for me to helping you guys with your questions and answers. Hopefully, you guys get some of your question answered. If I was not able to answer your specific question, there because there's some kind of research you have to go into. You need to know the profile before even you give any answer to any of your clients. So that was the only reason I wouldn't be able to answer all of your questions. So other than that, I tried. So we'll see you end of this week, hopefully by Sunday. So, but no time has been given. I don't know what time I'll be done from my other businesses. So whenever I'll have time on Sunday or Saturday night, maybe. So I'll be back with the live session again. Till then, you guys all have a good day. Thank you.